Hey guys, my name is Lunar, welcome back to this mod showcase video for Skyrim Special Edition. Today we have another 8 mods to look through, 4 for PS4 and 4 for Xbox One. I also have another 8 mod video out later today, along with another non-mod related video for Skyrim. If you don't mind, please hit the like button, it really helps me out a lot. And with all that out of the way, let's start looking at some of the mods. First up, we have some of the smaller mods as always. The first one is called Werewolf at the start of the game. As you probably guessed by the title, it does exactly that. The mod allows you to have a werewolf ability from the beginning of the game. Cool if you're role-playing a werewolf, and if you want to start the game as one, it's definitely more immersive that way. However, the mod is currently in its testing phase, and the only race supported is Nards, but the rest of the other races will be added as soon as all the kinks in the mod are ironed out. Our second mod of the day is a new playable race that for some reason, like a lot of mods, does not give you any details related to stats and abilities in the mod description. So that's where I come in to help out. These mod authors are missing out on thousands of downloads by leaving this info out, by the way. Hopefully I can tell you some useful things that will get you to download it. The Northman race, while not Nards, share a similar backstory. They are skilled weapon masters and are skilled in battle. The main focus of their abilities is centered around attack, and so their main perks are one-handed, archery, destruction, block, and restoration. And their secondary skills are smithing and heavy armor. All stats are geared towards attacking characters. Your daily power is called Bloody 9. You call upon your inner demon and become the Bloody 9. The Bloody 9 was the most feared of the Northmen. The power grants you Berserk for 56 seconds. Overall, a really cool mod that still does need a bit of work to add in some racial specific effects, for example. There currently aren't any. You're from the north, so resist cold would be a good one to start with. However, this mod has a lot of potential and it's worth checking out. Next up, we have staff tweaks. This mod makes changes to staffs in game, making them more powerful. Currently, regular magic does more damage and gives more experience than using a staff, making staffs kinda pointless to use. The mod makes staffs more visible by making them either twice as powerful in damage or duration in effect. Staff of Magnus has been changed to absorb 50 magicka and 25 health per second at the same time, and will transfer the absorbed magicka and health to the wielder of the staff. Also, the mod changes the staffs to take advantage of perks like spells do. Destruction staffs, for example, can use the same perks as the destruction spells. The only difference is that staffs can't use dual wield perks for obvious reasons, but instead are more powerful and cost no magicka. The staffs will however expand more charges than before since their effects are stronger now. Our next mod of the day is a cool but small one called Equipable Horns. This makes some aesthetic changes to your character. The mod contains 43 kinds of equipable horn and 2 variants of Argonian feathers for male and female characters. You can create all of them at the smithing forge under the jewelry section. All horns and feathers use up the circlet slot, so you can't equip a circlet with the horns. However, as a result of this, yes, the horns can be enchanted like a circlet, and so can come in very handy. Our next mod is called the Disenchantment Overhaul. This mod allows you to disenchant most unique artifacts and some other special items. It also improves some enchantments to be more in line with what a master enchanter should be able to do. So that you don't just throw away those really unique items, you can at least now transfer their enchantments to a new item. Each unique artifact is limited by the same type of armor as its original item, so you can't disenchant Dragon Priest masks and put their enchantment on anything, for example a sword. An important note though, disenchanting a unique item could break it, so if you need that item for a quest, then you won't be able to complete that quest. So make sure you're careful on what things you break down. Overall, a really cool mod that allows you to disenchant some of your favorite stuff to get cool enchantments that you can use on any weapon or armor, so long as it was taken from a weapon or armor, or make unique combinations of enchantments that were not previously possible. Next up we have Bound Tools. This adds a bound war axe and woodcutter axe, and a bound pickaxe as well. This is a lore-friendly version, so it adds 2 spell books that are placed in the world for you to find. The bound axe works as a war axe and woodcutter's axe. The ancient pickaxe is like a pickaxe but bound to you and so you can conjure it. Both can benefit from the Mystic Binding, Soul Stealer and Oblivion Binding conjuration perks. The axe is similar to the Nordic war axe, and in terms of base damage, it's pretty similar to Daedric and Dragonbone war axes. The pickaxe is based off the ancient Nordic pickaxe, and the Mystic version is similar to the Skyforged Steel war axe in terms of stats. In the end, a nice little mod that adds in bound tools, and one I thought was cool, so you should check it out now. 200 years ago, a legendary hero left their life of fame behind to find solitude and an easy life. What this hero found was the Cult of Nidhogg. The cult had been long gone, but what happened to the cult? Who or what is Nidhogg, and what artifacts did the cult leave behind? Gain entry to the cult's hideout travelling southeast from Winterhold, travelling along the coast. Find the artifacts of Nidhogg and journals left behind by the legendary hero to help unravel what happened in and to the cult. This dungeon mod is a medium high level dungeon for you to explore. Just make sure that you bring in some immersive lighting so you can find your way around easier. PS4 doesn't get very many new dungeons, so I think whenever any new ones come along, they're definitely worth adding to the video for you guys to find out about. Our final mod of the day is a big one. Of course, we won't be going into a lot of detail, just an overview of what the mod adds, so let's take a look. This mod is an immersive world overhaul mod adding in many new features throughout the world of Skyrim, with many new immersive elements, and covering many categories, including quests. The mod makes loads of changes to the world, and you can explore the new stuff by following a new quest line, which can be started either by going to High Hrothgar, Dragon's Reach, or the Great Hall of Edoras, depending on which level you are. The mod in terms of features adds to Skyrim generic NPCs, around 300 of them, generic level bandits and the like, individual created NPCs for the settlements, travellers, guards, and so on, a few new NPCs in some of the towns and cities involved in business, more ruins, Nordic, Dwemer, sawmills, wheat mills, bandit camps, markets, trading, weaving, crafting, and even graveyards. New enemy encounter trigger locations, as well as new quest level trigger based encounters, swarm areas of Spriggans, werewolves, and many more other enemy NPCs, hanged men and women from Thalmor persecution, so it's just a little bit of an immersive element into the game, new factions, caves, bandit camps, and multiple Dragonborn houses, and even new settlements. Overall, there is way too much to cover, but any mod that adds in new content into the game is worth downloading and trying out, especially one with so many stuff as this mod adds. It's just a little disappointing that we don't have time to go over this one in a lot more detail. Well guys, there we have it, 8 brand new console mods for you guys to download and try out for yourself, either on Xbox One or PS4 or both. If you enjoyed today's video, like, comment, and subscribe as always. I have 2 more videos coming out today, another 8 brand new mods, but first a non-mod related video. Even if you don't watch any of my non-mod videos, please show it some love anyway and hit the thumbs up on it, I appreciate that. Anyway, enjoy the rest of your day, and I will see you all later for more Skyrim Special Edition.